I went to the movie theaters Friday. I saw this film on the biggest screen, IMAX, which is always a great experience. I love IMAX. IMAX screens are always... if I see a movie of like anything that's like action or whatever, I try to see it on IMAX. And that's what I did. I saw it on IMAX. And the film, which is the conclusion of this trilogy, takes Denzel to Sicily. The film that we're talking about is The Equalizer 3. The Equalizer 3 is an action crime thriller. Robert McCall finds himself at home in southern Italy, but he discovers his friends are under the control of local crime bosses. As events turn deadly, McCall knows what he has to do: become his friend's protector by taking on the mafia. Film's runtime is 169 minutes. The film's rating is R in color. Directed by Antoine Fuqua, known for the films Training Day, The Equalizer, and Southpaw. So, Equalizer 3, the conclusion to this trilogy, which I would say is a damn pretty good trilogy. Not a bad film in this trilogy. And yeah, I think Equalizer 3, in my opinion, I can't say it's the best one, because it's hard to say, but I really, really thought this film was great. I just enjoyed being in Sicily in a way. I don't know. It was something about like being in Sicily, Italy, a different environment, and I thought it worked. I really just enjoyed the setting, and also just the mafia and the crime bosses. It was like Equalizer going Godfather for some reason. I don't know if that's that for me. That's what I felt, and I thought the film was great. I really dig this movie. I thought it was really good. And I think it's probably the most well-directed of the trilogy. I can't say. I think Equalizer, the original, was very good. But I thought this is a very well-shot film. And this film is great. I thought it was a really good movie. I love the setting of Italy. And I just thought this film was great. And the performances are really solid. You got Denzel Washington reprising in his final role as this guy who's... He's still doing his thing. He's still fucking murder. He does his shit. He kills people. And, something happens, he gets injured in a way, and he gets himself in Italy, and he's stuck there, and he goes walk around, goes to shop doing his things, and he gets close to these people, but the mafia is running the thing, and mafia is causing some mayhem, man. Denzel's great. Denzel Washington can just sit there, talk about fucking shoes, and it'd be entertaining, because Denzel's that guy. Denzel Washington is a great actor. And he's really good in this movie. He's more to, again, I think this is him more just like, he's walking around, chilling, relaxed. Because remember, this is Italy. He speaks a little Italian in the movie. But other than that, he is a native, and not native, but they're called when you're going into a place for the first time, a tourist. Yeah, and yeah, Denzel's great. He's great, and I feel like this is him in his most terrifying. Because this guy's like, I swear while watching the movie, I'm like, this guy's like fucking Michael Myers to like bad guys, and in a way like Batman, where he messes with his people. And by God, Denzel's fucking terrifying in this movie. This is like, I legitimately felt fear towards this guy who's fucking 60. Denzel's old, and this guy is terrifying, and he's like fucking Michael. He's just there killing people in the most grotesque ways. I think this is like the most brutal in the trilogy, and man, Denzel's great. He's great in this film. And you got supporting cast. You got Dakota Fanning, their little reunion after Man on Fire. She's a little older, and she's a police, or she works for the FBI. Denzel calls her, tells her what's going on here, and she comes, they meet up, they talk, and it was cool seeing Dakota Fanning. Man on Fire is such an amazing film, and it was just cool seeing them, her being older and them being in a movie together. It was really nice to see. It really was nice to see. And you also got the others. You got some of the supportings. You got the mob boss bad guys who are fucking brutal. They're super brutal. They don't give a shit. They'll beat you up, and they don't care. And they make a message heard. Then you also got the punk kid guy, who's I guess not the main. I mean, he's the one that's there most of the time. The main bad guy is really just in the background doing shit. But the guy, the punk kid, he plays this asshole pretty good. I don't know. There was a scene that made me laugh though, because I'm not gonna say it because it was like spoiler heavy. But I'm like, wow, this dick. And then there's a scene where he's doing something that's like, wow, all right, I didn't expect that. It's not like something crazy. It's just I noticed it. It was pretty funny to me. But yeah, the villains are pretty solid. They're the mafia. They speak Italian too. I love how this movie isn't dumb Whereas like these Italian guys are speaking English. I'm glad that when they speak English, it's legit just towards Denzel. But when they're speaking with each other, it's Italian. I loved it. I thought I was watching fucking Godfather. It was awesome. And yeah, I thought, yeah, the villains are cool. You also got the guy who takes care of Denzel. They build a relationship, and he sees the good in Denzel, and yeah, he's good. You also got the police chief who's just, he's has kids, and the Italians or the mafia is trying to fuck with him, and it's pretty fucked up. And yeah, he's good. I guess I don't know if I consider it a love interest because they never really do anything that's like romantical. They just like hang out and they have a date, I guess. But yeah, she's good. She's like, hey, she's always happy. She's always smiling and it's like, welcome to Italy, and just being nice, and yeah, that's cool. Yeah, she was good. I liked them together. It was nice seeing them. All around, the performances are pretty good. Denzel is really what leads the film in itself, and the mob bosses are good too. They're fucking brutal, and I like that. I like some bad guys to kill. The direction is great by Antonio Fuqua. This is a very well directed movie. Again, it looks beautiful in Sicily. Just the setting, it's just amazing. You can make a movie in Sicily, and I'm always gonna be happy. The chemistry, everybody works well together. I think the cast is good. The cinematography is amazing. Honestly, so good. I thought the cinematography is great. The shots of Sicily and some great shots throughout the movie is great. The action scenes are cool, brutal as heck. I mean, this is probably the most brutal movie in the trilogy. People fucking get killed in this movie in not nice ways, that's for sure. But yeah, the action scenes are good. And the music score too, there's like a little theme in this film that I was like digging. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. All around, I really did dig Equalizer 3. I think it's a great conclusion to the trilogy, and if they do another one, I wouldn't mind. But if it ends here, it's great. I think it ended very well, and I think at the end, the man has his little character point development, and now he feels like he's in home in Italy, and he's just happy to be there. And all around, I don't know if I put it. It's up there. I gotta see this more times. I gotta see Equalizer 1 again. I gotta see Equalizer 3 again, and truly see which one's better. But I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I would honestly buy it on Blu-ray. It'd be cool. I'd be like, let's watch Equalizer in Italy, and just put it in. Just loving the environment. Just seeing Denzel order coffee in Italy. It's great. I liked it. So, anyways, those are my thoughts for Equalizer 3.